What is happening right now?
He's cursing in patois.
Things like this in New York City. Only in New York City. Wait. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way? No. Only in New York City, right? Only in
Yeah, only in New York City, man. Well, in the Bronx.
Yeah, in the Bronx. Today, I want to tell a story about my knee injury. I never talked to you guys about this because, you know, it was a pretty scary injury, but I'll talk to you guys about it and how it happened and how I dealt with it. So it's like early high school, right? September, you know, everything is fine. You know, it's the first couple weeks of high school, and I was walking with my friend to get some water cups to drink something, and this little pothole was there while we were walking, and my knee dislocated from being in the center to being right. And now this is not the first time this ever happened to me. This happened to me twice. The first time was when I was a little kid. I was playing play fighting with my brother, and he accidentally did it, but it wasn't that serious. This one was more serious though. When I stepped on the curve, like I said, it shifted, and then I placed it back in. I thought it would be fine because, you know, I dealt with it before, but it was not. It was not. As a matter of fact, I was waiting for the bus in pain. I shouldn't call 911, but at that time I was like afraid because I felt like my mom would have been scared. And then I went on the bus, I went home, I called my mom, tell her that my knee was hurting. I put some Vaseline and some cold water on a rack, and I just lay down there, and I didn't know this was an injury at this time until the next day. And by the way, this pain was lasting forever that day I got it. So the next day comes, and my pain is insane. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's at least got to be 100. It was the worst pain I ever experienced in my life. I literally could not walk properly. That's how bad it was. So the next day, I went to the hospital. I had to hold the wall and walk on the side to walk, which is very, very hard to do. And we went to the hospital. It took like 12 hours to do a CAT scan, and it turns out I needed a cast that stabilizes your leg so that you could walk and, you know, walk again properly. And, you know, I needed help from my family, and it really hurted, you know. I had to stay home for at least like 2.5 weeks. I missed out on work, the most important thing, to get my grades up and stuff. My parents were worried about that too, but that was just the worst pain. On day one, it was just the worst. And there's also another thing I gotta tell you guys. So once I got out the hospital, I was with crunches, and I didn't want it to be with crunches. I was like, no crunches. I do not want to do that. And unfortunately, I had to, man. I had to. So I came home with the crunches. My brother was in shock. He didn't know what to say. He was just speechless and just didn't know what to say. And, you know, I got home like very, very late with my mom. And I think it was like 3 a.m., something like that, we got home. And then they said that it's gonna take a long time to heal, and I felt like at that moment my life was ruined. I feel like it was shattered, but, you know, I still had hope that my knee will recover, and I had to do a bunch of stuff. I basically had to do physical therapy. I had to like do exercises. I had to bring my knee to a 90-degree angle, because that's like the common thing you need to bend your knee to, 90 degrees angle. And I couldn't do that for several days, and I didn't know, like I was just like sad and almost depressed. But I did my physical therapy, and afterwards, my knee started to get better and better. And after 2.5 weeks, I went back to school, but I went with a knee strap so that I don't have to get injured, and I had to walk very slow, which was the worst part because I'm a fast walker. I'm not a slow walker, so that was just the worst part. I had to walk slow. I had to hold on to lockers sometimes because my knee will bend down a little bit when I was walking, and it hurted. But after more and more days come, my knee was better and I was able to walk better and everything like that. It took me a while to be able to play sports because my gym teacher would keep saying sit down, get a note from the doctor, stuff like that. So this was what month? Last month, where I went to the doctors to get an x-ray, and they did an x-ray, and the positive thing is I'm able to play sports now. So I'm happy that I'm able to play sports and not just sit down on the bleachers while I have gym. So I'm very happy of that. My knee is still kind of cracks because I didn't do surgery, because surgery causes money. So physical therapy doesn't really cost money when you do it at home. You just do physical therapy at home for free. And yeah, now in this statement, I have a good knee. It's structured well. I'm still doing physical therapy. I'm still icing it well, and yeah, I'm happy to play sports again because I love basketball. That's my favorite sport, and it'll always be my favorite sport, and that's my favorite activity. And also, before I end this story right here, this light, you might think flashlight is from the phone or from natural light, but it's actually very dark outside. So I like to thank my cousin. right here.
Yo, what's up guys?
So thank him for the flashlight. But yeah, that's the story of my knee. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.